live tarot messages with our spirit animal oracle cards and animal-based tarot deck. So I hope you guys are doing great out there. It is a frosty, frosty night here. It is very, very cold. I just turned the heat up a little bit because it is very chilly out there. Tonight we are still in Pisces season, sun sign in Pisces. Moon sign tonight is in Leo, just went into Leo. And it is our daylight savings, so we have jumped ahead 1 hour. So you might notice you see something out there that you don't usually see here, which is, it's not completely dark outside, because it is getting that hour, going forward 1 hour. Might feel like losing an hour, but I don't really mind it because I enjoy having the sun out for a little bit longer in the evening. So let's see. Yeah, I'm just checking out the astrology. So let's go ahead and get started, guys. We're just going to wait for people to kind of shuffle into the chat. It's definitely been a busy week, but it's been a good week. So tonight I will be using some usual decks, the Colette Baron Reed Animal Oracle deck, the Arc Animal Tarot deck, which I absolutely love, and the Jody Bergsma Spirits of the Animals deck. If you guys have seen the amazing owl videos that I posted to listen to those wild hooting barred owls, oh my goodness, I definitely had a very strong spirit animal kind of week this week. Let me burn a little sweetgrass here. Yeah, I don't know what was up with those owls that night, but boy, they were very excited. Very excited and very excitable. It was a really cool experience that I've never had before, especially, I mean, I walk at night all the time, guys. You know, I'm a night bird. I'm a night bird. I'm a hoot owl myself, and I walk a lot at night. And let me back this camera up. It's way up in my face. Let's feel a bit better. There we go. But yeah, no, I've never experienced the owls that loud before ever. So it was really something to experience. You know, it's not uncommon to hear them. It's not uncommon for them to be out at night. It's not unusual to hear 1 or 2 hooting it up out there. But to have that many all at once, wow, everything is falling. Good grief. Alright. To have that many all at once. It's pretty nuts. Hey there, Eric. Good to see you. Whew. I'm just going to go ahead and start an order from Pisces because we are in Pisces season. Let's see. Let me order these cards up real quick for you because we had been doing them out of the order the last few weeks, but I'm not going to do that tonight. I'm going to go in order. Yeah, this looks good to me. So Pisces will be first, Aries second, Taurus third, etc. on to Aquarius being our last sign of the evening. So that will be our order for any of my moderators that are out there. I don't know if we have any in the chat yet, though. So I will be smacking the trolls myself tonight if there are any. Or if anybody acts up in the chat, I will be getting rid of them. So be nice. All right, guys, let's go ahead and start out with Pisces. Let's get this a little bit better here. I'm not used to wearing turtlenecks. It's making me a little crazy. Get my... All right, Pisces. Happy birthday to all my Pisces who have celebrated a birthday already or will be celebrating a birthday very soon, because we are in the last 7 days of your sign. We are in the last 7 days of your sign, Pisces. Springtime will be with us on the 20th, and the sun will shift into Aries, and that is going to change up the energy quite a bit. We are in the last week officially of winter right now still, and I'm absolutely feeling it here. It is freezing cold. It's not letting us forget quickly. All right. Dear spirit animals, guardians, guides, and friends, let's see what we have for our beautiful Pisces out there. Anything that you would like them to see, feel, or know for their highest and best good. Keep in mind, guys, these readings are made to be for the March 13th through the 27th. If they do not resonate, check your other signs in your personal chart. You may get more messages that way. And if you're watching this at another time other than those times, you may just be meant to see it. Nice. All right, Pisces, bring your ideas to life. The electric eel spirit is on your side for this second half of March. I would say, Pisces, you are a very, very creative sign. You are a sign that has deep wells of imagination and spiritual insight. And so this is really prompting you to get out of your head and into the physical manifest world. It is time to manifest those ideas rather than just thinking about them. It's time to bring the ideas, the visions, and your imagination to real manifestation. Let's get into some tarot for you. Very nice. Yeah, this is a powerful week. Oh, yes. Powerful manifestation week for you, Pisces. First card out is the Dolphin Spirit, the Knight of Cups. This is one of your own power cards. If you ask me, this is definite Pisces energy. Joy, romance. These are love offers many times, or making a move towards something that you feel very heart-led or soul-led to go towards. You know, if this isn't a particularly romantic period of time for you, or, you know, you're not getting love offers, or you're not giving love offers, this may be job offers or work offers that you feel very, very happy and very joyful about. I would say with love offers, always watch out just a little bit, because sometimes the Knight of Cups can be quite the, you know, seductor, seductress, right? So just make sure that those love offers are genuine, real, and durable if you do get them the next couple weeks. But for me, I'm just feeling a lot of great stabilizing and manifesting energy here. We have the Cow Spirit, the Empress card. This is a Taurus and Libra energy, Venus rule energy. Also very heart-based, can definitely be, you know, abundance in love and romance. But I would also say, because this is really our Mother Gaia energy. She's all the queens in one. This is the master manifester. She knows how to birth anything into being, whether it is a child, a creative project, a new job, a new reality, something that you're trying to create or make. Pisces, this could be such a powerful, creative, manifesting week. We also have our little alligator spirit, Page of Cups, another very strong Pisces card for you guys. So there's a lot of your energy coming up in this next 2 weeks. And so I feel, you know, Pisces, you may be owed a big apology, and you may be getting it the next 2 weeks somehow or some way, because Page of Cups many times brings in emotional conversations, emotional, you know, healing, or messages. And so if anybody has really hurt you or let you down, you may be getting a lot of that kind of energy coming your way. You know, if there's anybody that you feel like maybe you've stepped on their toes, you may be the one doing the apologies. But either way, this is really like a nice, compassionate, gentle kind of nature to your conversations. I just feel that this is a great week, both for, you know, love and money potentially. For manifesting, on the bottom of the deck, we've got the White Peacock Spirit, the Nine of Pentacles. She is such a power card. Love her energy. This, again, is very similar to the Empress. She's almost like a lower arcana, you know, kind of Empress, because the Nine of Pentacles is about manifestation. It's about you working at your business. This is very strong entrepreneurial energy. And really seeing, you know, the results of what you've been working on coming full circle, really being able to enjoy it tangibly, to feel it and see it. Let's get into an affirmation for you, Pisces, please. And we have the sea turtle. There's so much, like, there's water and earth energy here, which I really love. We've got our dolphin spirit, the electric eel, and now we've got our sea turtle. It is a energy of protection. So Pisces, many times you are a sign that's very vulnerable. You're very emotionally sensitive. It's easy for you to absorb your environment and feel other people's energy very strongly. You are the master of finding life's flow. Be in harmony with the rhythm and your path will unfold. Persevere and you will succeed. You have everything you need to be protected and happy. I feel that some of you might feel a little bit scared, a little bit vulnerable of either emotional or psychic attacks. And so this is reminding you that even though you do swim in those seas of emotion and spirit, you are protected by that turtle shell, right? And, you know, sea turtle energy, it's also getting into that Mother Earth energy. I do feel like you're going to do well if you stay very grounded, you know, and bring your ideas, your dreams, your imagination to life. That is what this next 2 weeks is about for you, Pisces. So let's see what we have got next. Our next sign up. Let's spray just a little bit of our mist here. Let's just clear it a little bit. But that was a great read, Pisces. Good way to start our night. Aries is up next. I hope my Aries folks are doing great out there. These are your spirit animal messages for March 13th through 27th. However, if you see these messages at a time other than those weeks, you were probably meant to see them, Aries. But these are the general messages ahead for this most of the second half of March. So dear spirit animals, guardians, guides, and friends, let's see what we have for our fabulous Aries out there. Anything that they need to see for their highest and best good. And let's start with one main spirit animal that will be helping you out the most, Aries. Snake spirit. Ooh, very powerful. Love to see this one for you. This to me is a regenerative energy. Time for healing. Time for shedding off the old skin and stepping into something new. You may very strongly feel this the next 2 weeks, Aries, because we are moving into the spring equinox and the sun in your sign on March 20th. So this absolutely is a time of rebirth and renewal for you personally, stepping into a new astrological cycle and into your own cycle of the season. So very, very nice. Some of you may really feel a little bit of a death and rebirth. For some of you, maybe, you know, more intense or stronger than others feel it, but overall, that is what I'm getting. The other thing that I will point out is that snake energy is a little bit connected with the sign of Taurus, because in the Chinese astrology, the year of the snake is akin to the Western sign of Taurus. So that could be also a message of getting yourself grounded, stabilized. You may have an important Taurus in your life. Let's get into a couple tarot messages for you. Let's see, please, Spirit, what do we have for Aries? Nice. Wow. Whew. Strong energy, guys. Very strong. Interesting. All right. So I think there's a lot of work going on for you, a lot of preparation, a lot of day-to-day investment in what you're doing. We got this rabbit spirit coming up first with the Seven of Pentacles, reaping what is sown, constancy. These are really cultivating good habits and good routines. This to me is that classic, you know, weeding the garden, cultivating what you're doing. It is a card that to me requires patience, you know, and I know Aries, you don't always like to be patient, but this is just saying slow and steady wins the race. If you take care of your garden, if you make sure that, you know, the weeds are pulled and the dirt is good and everything's smooth, you know, keeping those pests out, that's going to make your way so much better, and you're going to really reap the rewards. The King of Swords is coming in here. We've got our Aquarius king, and so, you know, this can be a bit of a harsh king sometimes, very emotionally detached at times, but this is the master strategy, right? The master strategist and planner. This is somebody who likes to look deeper into the future. So you may be planning quite a lot for the future here, Aries. You're really thinking about the next steps that you're going to take. You know, this does bring up a lot of brilliant insights and ideas. You might kind of have that, like, those ideas pop into your head, like, oh, why didn't I think of that before? You know, and it just sort of takes you in a good direction. We also have, your power card, one of them, the Emperor, which is the Aries major arcana. So bald eagle spirit along with this condor. I like seeing both of these come out. To me, when I see these birds, these are powerful flyers, powerful raptors. They see things from way, way up high. So I would say, and then when we look at the card that was on the bottom here, look at this. We've got the giraffe spirit here for you as well, Aries. So these are all energies of seeing the bigger picture, looking from up above, not getting too caught up in the little bitty details. Seven of Pentacles, our little bunny rabbit over here, does remind you to stay constant, one day at a time. Take care of the things that are there in front of you. Don't ignore those, but there is a bigger picture to all of that. Attending to the details helps you to see this bigger picture. Our giraffe spirit absolutely sees things from up high. What I really like is the rabbit is the Seven of Pentacles. The giraffe is the Eight of Pentacles. And so we're getting the next step in that progression. You know, doing the daily work is here with the Seven of Pentacles. Taking it to the next level is here with the Eight. So this feels like a very strong couple of weeks for you, Aries, where you're really stepping into your power. A lot of things are going to be more clear to you, and you're making some big plans for the future. You're making some big plans. It's time to shut off the old. It's literally an out with the old and with the new couple of weeks for my Aries here. Let's get into an affirmation for you. Lots of birds in your reading this cycle here, Aries. We've got the owl, and you know the owls have been talking to me big time lately here. And the keyword is magic. Choose to know the truth because you can. There may be a lot of truths being revealed to you with the condor spirit, the eagle spirit, yeah. Open your inner vision. You can see through deceptions. See, that's the seeing through confusions right there. Let the past go and make room for a better life. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright. Yeah. There's definitely some sloughing off the old, moving through the shadows. Anything that was confusing or difficult is going to get cleared up this next couple weeks, Aries. You're going to be seeing right through to the heart of the matter. That's very much your energy. Hey there, Francisco. Haven't seen you in a minute. I hope you're doing okay. Hope you're doing all right. I know the energies have been intense, very intense. Not the easiest time on the planet, but sometimes I wonder, when has it ever been? You know, sometimes they're tougher than others, though, and I will say that it's very intense these days. All right, let's see what we've got for Taurus. Taurus, this is your spirit animal messages for the next 2 weeks. That will be March 13th through March 27th. If you're seeing these readings at a time other than that, you are probably meant to see these messages. So Taurus, these are going to be all about what's coming up for you. We're going to look into your spirit animal guides. And let's go ahead and jump in. Dear spirit animals, guardians, guides, and friends, let's see what we have for our fabulous Taurus folks. anything that they need to see for their highest and best good, please. Let's start out with one main spirit animal guide that will be helping them out the most for this second half of March. Wow, this one really wants to come out. I'm going to put that as one to the side there, Taurus. I'm giving you an extra. All right, so Porcupine Spirit, time for beginner's mind. I would say a couple of things about this. This is really time to get back to basics, Taurus. Keep it simple. Don't overthink. And, you know, the same with beginner's mind. It's kind of like beginner's luck. So, you know, it's like if you've been overthinking something too much, or you feel like you know everything about a certain subject, keep your mind open because you might be learning more than you think. Let's see what we also had. Ooh, we had the whale spirit as an extra message that came out for you. Trust the great mystery. This absolutely fits right into the beginner's mind, because if you feel like, you know, you've been like trying to figure something out all on your own and you think you know everything about it, this is saying no, trust in the divine, trust in spirit, open your mind. Don't have preconceived ideas about anything right now, right? That's what it is about beginner's mind. It's almost like that childlike mind. You know how it is when you first start something or you first start learning something and it seems easier because you're not trying so hard. It's like, well, I'm not really that good at this. I don't really know what I'm doing. And so it flows easier because you don't have all these expectations. So that's what that is. You know, maybe it's a good time for some meditation too, because I always think of beginner's mind when it comes to Buddhism or meditation. I always think of that. So let's get into your tarot, your animal tarot for the next 2 weeks. Please, Spirit, let's see Taurus. What does Taurus need to see? All right. On the bottom, we have the King of Cups. Not the bottom, sorry. Not there yet. First card out is our Octopus Spirit, the King of Cups, Cancer energy. So to me, this is very nurturing. These are the kind of people that are trustworthy, loyal, emotionally intuitive. King of Cups is the master of the emotional sphere, all right? So this is calm, clarity, having an understanding and a good facility with your emotions, right? Having compassion for yourself and for others. Bringing things into balance. Look at our next card out is the Elephant Spirit, the Justice card, Libra energy. So Taurus, I feel that you're really working on bringing your emotions into balance, bringing something in your life back into harmony. Some of you may be dealing with legal stuff. That's obviously not going to be all of you, but for those of you that are, that's going to be very important, and it is going to be quite successful. We have the Firefly Spirit coming out with a 6 of Wands. That is a wonderful card that is all about recognized victories, achievements, and success. Feeling very good about things by the end of this cycle. So the next 2 weeks looks really good to me. I would say be very kind of be discerning about who you trust, who you talk to, who you reveal things to. Make sure that it's really people that have your back, these King of Cups types people, because this Justice card is very strong, right? This is the central theme. And so that is what's being, you know, worked on here. You may, you know, be working with a Cancer, a Libra, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, you know, that warm fire energy from the 6 of Wands, but it feels very successful. There's a lot on your mind though, Taurus, and that's why I think that beginner's mind energy was coming up so strong. We have our Roadrunner, Knight of Swords. This is a lot of ideas. It can be a lot of anxiety. You could feel very stressed out in your mind. So it's really time to relax the mind, not overthink, not over worry things. It's time to trust in spirit and trust in the people that you know have your back. Let's get into an affirmation, please, for Taurus. Yes. This is a good energy for you, the Bison, the Abundance card. I feel like any worries about finances, resources, not having enough will be addressed this next 2 weeks. Sacred Buffalo, cloak me in your wisdom, keep me warm through the storms of life, fill my life with goodness, and teach me the way of gratitude and prayer. Yeah, it's a really good card. All right, guys. Gwen, I'm glad to see you in the chat. Thank you for joining. All right, we're just going in order tonight, Gwen. I started with Pisces, so we're just going straight through to Aquarius. So we're about to do Gemini next. Okay, Gemini, let's see what we have for you guys tonight. Gemini, this is your spirit animal messages and reading for March 13th through 27th, 2022. I hope you guys are doing great. This is going to give you just some heads up and give you some insights as to which spirit animals are also helping you out. So dear spirit animal guardians, guides, and friends, let's see what we have for our beautiful Geminis. Anything that they need to know for their highest and best for this second half of March, please. Let's start out with the one main spirit animal that's going to be helping you guys out the most. That's what we're going to start with, Gemini. Okay, Gems. Time to relax. And I would say, you know, with the brown bear spirit, take time out. It makes a lot of sense. We are in Pisces season, and Pisces season can be more challenging for Gemini because it is a square to your sign. So if you've been feeling kind of irritated or irritable, if things have just been kind of rubbing you the wrong way a little bit lately, this is really taking some time out. Hibernate a little bit, relax, refocus, protect your own energy. No problem. Some cycles are coming to an end, right? This next 2 weeks, some cycles are closing. I think you're going to start feeling a lot better, though, after March 20th, because that's when the sun sign goes into Aries. That's going to be a much nicer aspect to your sun sign. So let's get into your animal tarot messages. Please, Spirit, let's see what we have for Gemini. Let's see what we've got for them, please. A rebalance here. I do feel, oh yeah, you definitely need some rest. Oh my goodness. Okay, Geminis. Flamingo Spirit Two of Wands is coming up. So I feel like, you know, you're getting ready to go into a new door or window of opportunity here. But I do feel, because this is an Aries card, it's going to get a lot more stepped up after March 20th. That's my feeling, because this is such a alignment with Aries. But this is new doors opening, new opportunities, starting something new that you feel excited about, making a decision to do that, right? In the center, we have the Scorpion Spirit, the Nine of Wands. So this is a card that carries a defensive energy to it, a warrior kind of spirit. So I do feel like you've been on guard. You may be feeling very, very guarded. You may feel like you've got some walls up or some defenses up, especially if you've been feeling kind of attacked lately. You're very much on guard, guarding your heart, guarding your personal energy, guarding the things that you have created. Here we go. Definite time out this next couple weeks. Take it easy, Geminis. We've got the Sloth Spirit, the Four of Swords. This is also taking a break from the battle. This is definitely a time out. Get more rest, take more naps, do more meditative work. with that, plus the brown bear saying take time out, yeah, this is definitely a couple weeks where you do need more rest. You do need to recharge your batteries. You don't need to get involved with people or situations that put you on the defensive or put you on edge. Because if that's been going on, or even if it hasn't been going on, this is just not a time for that. It's not a time for that. These are the kind of people that might also tend to squash your excitement or your enthusiasm about certain things. So don't bring those into your life. On the bottom, we have the Rhinoceros Spirit, the King of Pentacles, strong, earthy Taurus energy. So this is a reminder to stay grounded, stay connected to the earth. I know our little Gemini Eric in the chat, he does a lot of gardening. That's a perfect thing to be doing with this kind of energy. It keeps you nice and stable, and it also means that there's prosperity and abundance that you're working for. King of Pentacles to me is an energy that says, not only do I know how to work hard for what I love, I also know how to enjoy what I worked for. So bringing in that work-life balance. And Gemini, you are such a strong dual sign. You know, you've got to please both sides of those Gemini twins. It can't be all work or all play. It has to be a nice combination of both. Let's get into a affirmation, please, for Gemini. Look at this. The bear spirit is very strong around you the second half of March here, Gemini. Wow. So, I mean, this is to me just more confirmation that it is a good time to hibernate just a little bit, take a little downtime, and guard yourself. Gentle and wise protector, give me your confidence and power. Help me protect the ones I love. Awaken my intuition and guide me. Great energy. Yeah, hibernate like a bear. This next couple weeks, Gemini, stick close to home. You can take extra naps. I won't tell anyone. Or you can tell them, hey, Ariel told me I needed to rest more. That's a good one. All right. Let's get into our next sign, guys. That's going to be Cancer. Cancer, hope you're doing great. These are your spirit messages, spirit animal messages through the tarot and oracle for the next 2 weeks from March 13th to 27th. If you're seeing these messages at another time, you were probably meant to receive these messages, guys. So let's get into Cancer. Dear spirit animals, guardians, guides, and friends, let's see what we have for our beautiful Cancers out there. Anything that they need to see most for their highest and best. And let's start out with one main spirit animal guide that will be helping Cancer the most for the second half of March. All right. Good times. I love this guy. So, Badger spirit, be fearless and bold. Yes, go after what you want, Cancer. Don't let things get you down. I would say especially this week ahead, make use of that energy because we're still in Pisces season until the 20th. That's a good time for you guys because it's a fellow water sign. So I would say whatever it is that you really want to pursue, whatever it is that you want to go for, do, whether it's a job, a relationship, a new home, some project that you're working on, don't back down. If anybody challenges you, don't let them put you down. Just use it as fuel to keep going stronger. That's really it, because the Badger doesn't quit. Badger doesn't quit. Let's get into some tarot messages for Cancer, please. Might be a squeaky wheel kind of thing too. You know, the whole thing about the squeaky wheel gets the oil. If you keep pestering someone, they might give you what you want. That's within reason, of course. You know, take that as it resonates for your situation. But you know, sometimes with that Badger, it's like, quit badgering me. Yes. Ooh. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, yeah. This is a nice trajectory of cards. We start out a little tough, though. We got the Black Swan, the Nine of Swords. This is definitely worries, fears, anxieties, you know, going round and round, sleepless nights, dark night of the soul, issues that you've got to heal. But I do think you will, because look what comes next. You know, in the middle of the cycle is the Snow Leopard, the Hermit, Virgo energy, very, very healing. So Cancer, I do feel like whatever it is that's really been difficult for you, you've been overthinking or something's been causing a lot of anxiety or sleeplessness, it's like you're going to step into that different energy here. That Hermit is all about healing, examining the soul, going towards your personal truth, developing better routines and habits, right? So I do feel that you're going to step away from this towards something that's much more healing and beneficial. I feel like you're going to sort something out deep in your soul, deep in your psyche, that really kind of sets you free. And it might require a little time just to yourself. You know, the Hermit is obviously the Hermit. It's doing its own thing. So, you know, if people are like, Cancer, come out, you know, hang out with us. And you're kind of like, nah, I need my time. Just do what feels right to you. Rhinoceros spirit comes out as the third card of this cycle. So the King of Pentacles. I feel like, you know, with the Virgo energy, the Taurus energy behind these cards, like you're getting so much more grounded, so much more solid. You're going to feel a lot more balanced, and you're just a lot more determined and just headstrong about, like, I'm going to get what I want. I'm going to go where I want. I'm going to feel good about my work. I'm going to feel good about myself. I'm going to feel good about what I'm manifesting. And look at the card that was on the bottom of the deck, the Sun. So, you know, the happiest card, the best card really in the whole tarot is coming out as the underlying energy. I absolutely love this. So, you know, this to me feels like there's a lot of positive being born. You go from the dark night of the soul to walking in the sunlight. So this just feels like a great couple weeks. Just, you know, be very determined. Don't give up. Don't give up on what it is that you want to see manifest. This is a great trajectory for this next couple weeks for Cancer. I love to see it. Let's get into an affirmation, please, for my fabulous crabs. Ooh, we have this for you too. The Bison spirit coming out. I like it. You know, abundance. To me, these two get along real well. King of Pentacles and the Bison, because to me it's such Taurian kind of earthy energy. So, Sacred Buffalo, cloak me in your wisdom. Keep me warm through the storms of life. Fill my life with goodness and teach me the way of gratitude and prayer. To me, this is a card of prosperity, abundance, better fortune, better manifestations. Keep your chin up, Cancer. The sun's going to come out. It might be a little tough here at first, but I think this cycle is going to be very positive on the outcome. That's a lot. There's a lot going on. Yes. All right. And speaking of the sun coming out, we got the Leo. We got the Leos up next. I hope my lions are doing good out there. Leo, this is your spirit animal messages for March 13th through 27th, 2022. If you're watching these readings another time than those dates, you were probably meant to see these messages. So Leo, let's go ahead and jump right in. Dear spirit animal guardians, guides, and friends, let's see what we have for our beautiful lions and lionesses. Anything that they need to know for their highest and best good for this next second half of March. And let's start out with the one main spirit guide that is going to be helping Leo the most. Who's going to be most strongly allied with Leo? There it is. Is it just me, or do I feel like this came out for Leo maybe a month or two ago? This horse spirit seems like it's real familiar with you. So Horse spirit, freedom is yours, Leo. It is time to set yourself free. It is time to maybe plan some travel or do some traveling. Mentally, I feel like your energy is going to be very high. Horse spirit always feels a little Gemini to me because the horse in the Chinese zodiac is aligned with the Western sign of Gemini. So you may feel like you have a lot of ideas, a lot of things to say, a lot of communication that you want to put out there. But don't corner yourself. Don't stick yourself in one spot. Don't get stagnant. Don't let anyone hold you back. It's time for you to have some good, strong movement in your life. Let's get into our spirit animal tarot, our arc deck. Please, let's see what we have for Leo. I also like the fact that there's the 3-3 on that horse card. Gemini is the third sign of the zodiac, and there you go. You got the double 3 as well on that card. I'm just saying, that's an interesting synchronicity to me. You may have a lot to say, or you may have a Gemini in your life. If you have any Gemini in your chart, Leo, you may really resonate with this even stronger. Yeah, you're moving through some stuff. You're really moving through some stuff. And I feel like you're seeing through some people's crap this next couple weeks, Leo. We're starting out with the bat spirit, the hanged man. This is Neptune energy, Pisces energy. Okay, this next week up until March 20th is Pisces season still until Aries. What I feel is this next, 6-7 days, you're going to be releasing some things. There's going to be some old junk that's just being let go of. If it's anything to do that's negatively ego-based, it's going to go. If there's anybody negative hanging around you, they're going to be you're going to let them go too. This is really about getting to that stage of positive enlightenment and development in your life, and turning loose of whatever it is that you no longer need, no longer serves you. This is also seeing things from a different perspective. I really do feel like you're trying very hard to get yourself back into some kind of good positive balance. We've got our chimpanzee spirit with the 2 of Pentacles here, Capricorn energy. So this is really about coming back into harmony. Work-life balance. If you've been working too hard lately, this is definitely about having a little more fun or doing a job that you actually enjoy rather than just what you have to feel like you have to do, right? It's bringing back some balance, bringing back some fun. But like I said, I feel like you're going to be really filtering out and swatting a lot of flies this next couple weeks. The 5 of Swords energy, to me, along with the 7 of Swords and 3 of Swords, are some of the hardest energies in the tarot. And these, this 5 of Swords really represents people who are negative, that are the kind of people that will step on others to get what they want. They don't really care who they hurt, as long as they get what pleases them. And it's just, it's an icky vibe. This is also an energy that for you, as being the person that's getting this reading, you're kind of going, should I stand up and fight for this relationship or connection, or should I turn and walk away? And I would say if you're dealing with somebody that embodies the 5 of Swords, you're going to turn and walk away, because this is the kind of person that just, they want to be the winner at all costs. And when somebody does that, they automatically make the other person the loser. Look at this, the owl spirit on the bottom of the deck, the moon card, Pisces energy. You got both the power cards for Pisces here. So, some of the signs that may really come up strongly for you this week: Gemini, Pisces, Capricorn. Very strong. But this is about seeing through deceptions, seeing through things that are not obvious or cloudy. Look at the card that was right after this. We talk about the 3 of Swords being a very difficult one. These could be people that have broken your heart, people that have really not been good for you or to you. And you're seeing through a lot of their BS. You're seeing through a lot of their lies. You're seeing them for what they really are. And I feel like you're not willing to put up with that. You're going to go towards something that's happier. Just like that horse spirit, you're going to break free and you're going to run for the hills. Because to me, this is a time of letting go, coming back into balance, coming back into joy, and not letting people that are just going to hurt you stay in your life. Wow, what a powerful week. It's a little bit tough, totally here, but it's really challenging you here, Leo. This next half of March is going to be a real turning cycle, because we go from that Pisces energy this next week, and then on the 20th we shift up to Aries. Aries starts our zodiac cycle again, and it's also a fellow fire sign, so that's one of your most powerful times of the year, Leo. And I feel like it's really going to empower you to move forward out of some negative old energies or relationships or associations. Let's get into an affirmation for Leo. This is quite a read. I can't. You can't make it up, guys. The synchronicities are strong here. You really are aligned with the horse energy. Wild horse is gonna run free. You got the horsepower on your side. Your affirmation and your main spirit animal this week are the horse. So freedom is this key word. Your heart is pure and free. Leo, you are ruled by the heart. A greater purpose calls you. Yes, it's a greater purpose than being beholden to negative people. You have unlimited reserves of stamina and strength. You follow the winds of change and accomplish your dreams. That was amazing. That was a good read. Love it, Leo. It's good stuff. All right. All right, Virgo is up next. Hope my Virgos are doing great tonight. This is going to be your spirit animal messages and cards for the next 2 weeks, approximately March 13th through 27th, 2022. If you don't resonate with these, you might want to check the other signs in your personal chart. And if you are watching these readings at a time other than those 2 weeks, you may just simply be meant to see them. So I know I've got a couple of Virgos in the chat, so let's see what we have got. Spirit animals, dear guardians, guides, and friends. Let's see what we have for our beautiful Virgos out there tonight. Anything they need to know for their highest and best for this next 2 weeks. And let's start out with one main spirit guardian that will be helping them out the most. Show us Virgo, please. Lion spirit, very nice. I like how that's kind of coming after the Leo reading as we're getting the lion spirit. So your main spirit guide this week is your lion spirit. Be generous of spirit. I would say this is also about embodying healthy self-worth, confidence, and healthy pride instead of negative ego constructs or structures, right? You might have some Leos in your life. Just saying, because when that lion card comes through, I'm just saying there could be some powerful Leo personalities at play in your world. So let's get into next your spirit animal tarot messages. Let's see what we have, please, spirit for Leo. Not Leo, I'm sorry, Virgo. I'm so like in the lion space here. But you know, you might be working with some Leo energy this second half of March here, Virgo. Let's see, Virgo, please. These just feel like they're coming on real strong. Yep. A lot going on here. You might be meeting somebody, Virgo. Might be meeting somebody. We've got the pufferfish spirit coming up first. Very strong, like Cancer, Pisces vibes on this one. This is wishes granted. Satisfaction, pride is part of it. This is kind of saying don't be complacent. Don't sink into a place of apathy. Keep going towards your hopes, wishes, and dreams. But it also is kind of that magical time of life. This could be a very nice 2-week cycle. The Two of Cups comes out next with our Warthog spirit. Two of Cups is a Cancer ruled card, so you got a lot of water going on in here. I know, we love this fish. You could be meeting a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. I feel very strong about Cancer, especially with this Two of Cups, but this could be a new love connection, a new soulmate kind of energy coming into your life. It's very nice. This is a really, really nice card for that. I do feel like you will slow walk it. If you do meet somebody, you will take your time. We have this wolf spirit, but this is also one of your power cards. The Knight of Pentacles is a Virgo knight here, our little turtle knight. You know, one step at a time, one, you know, piece at a time, Virgo. It's like you really like to make a practical plan here with this Knight of Pentacles. Even if you meet somebody and you're like really feeling good about them, they're really feeling good about you, you feel like, yeah, let's go out, let's hang out. Like, you're just like, but I need to plan a minute. I need to kind of gather my resources or gather myself and make a really nice plan so that we actually have a good day. Yeah, this is a great reading. Next couple weeks could be a really powerful time of meeting a good love interest. This could also be, for some of you, if you say, well, there's no love interest coming in, but this could also be a very good week for work, because that Knight of Pentacles is about, you know, going after something very steadily, very practically. You could be traveling for work with this, you know, a new job offer or something like that that just feels really positive. On the bottom, we do have the Dragonfly spirit, the Eight of Wands. So this is optimism. It's life speeding up. A lot of communication bouncing back and forth. Those wands are very active with that 8. So let's get into an affirmation, please. This is a pretty cut and dry reading for Virgo the second half of March. This feels very nice. Good loving energy, good energy of planning and, you know, getting all your ducks in a row and going towards your wishes, going towards your dreams, having confidence, having self-worth. And the owl is here. The owlie is coming out a lot tonight. I like to see it. So the owl, the magic energy, right? Seeing through deceptions, seeing through the darkness. You know, as we go through this next week with Pisces still in the sun sign, right? Choose to know the truth, because you can open your inner vision. You can see through deception, see through the darkness. Let the past go and make room for a better life. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright. So the owl sees through the dark, right? It gets clarity. So hopefully that's what's coming through for you guys this next couple weeks. All right. All right, Libra, just want to say hello to you tonight. This is going to be your spirit animal messages and tarot reading for the next 2 weeks, approximately March 13th through the 27th, 2022. Hope you guys are doing great, and let's see what we have got for you. If you're seeing these readings at another time other than these 2 weeks, you're probably meant to be here if you felt guided to click on this video. So dear spirit animals, guardians, guides, and friends, let's see what we have for our fabulous Libras. Let's see what we have coming through for them for the second half of March, please. And let's start out with one main spirit guardian that will be helping them out the most during this period of time. I like it. Okay, so a lot of things are in transition. We have the Moth Spirit, surrender now. So this is very much about letting go, going with the flow, not over worrying, not overthinking, and passing into the next stages of life. I would also say with the Moth Spirit, Libra, you know, you will be shining your light quite brightly. And there may be a lot of things and people that are attracted to you, because moths always come to the flame, right? And you may not want all of that attention. So you have to be a little discerning about who you allow into your space. Let's get into your spirit animal messages from the tarot. Please, let's see, Libra, what do you have for them? Second half of March, please, for Libra. Wow. Very nice. This is beautiful. Yeah, keep things in balance. You're starting a lot of new things, which I think is why that surrender energy is coming up. You know, it's like you're meant to slough off some things. It's meant to let go of some stuff. The Raven Spirit, the Magician coming up. This is definitely the initiator. So this is a lot of new things coming to birth, and it's coming from you, Libra. This is not anybody else stepping in and doing it for you. It's like all of the magic, all the power, all the ability is within, right? Our magician brings together all the different aspects of his talents, knowledge, ability, resources, and puts them together into something brand new. So it's a very exciting time of life. Very nice period of manifestation here for you, Libra. In the center, we have the Dolphin Spirit, the Knight of Cups, Pisces energy. To me, this is love offers received and given. You might be dating a lot, you might be talking to a lot of different people, or you might get some kind of nice love offer. As always, be discerning with the Knight of Cups, because sometimes this can be a very seductive lover girl, lover boy energy. So just make sure, if this is a brand new person, get to know them a little bit before jumping in head first, please. Just be nice to yourself. You deserve good things. So the Cow Spirit is our third card out, which helps bring up our cycle of this next 2 weeks. Empress energy, one of your power cards in the tarot, Libra. This is Libra and Taurus energy, Venus rulership. And so to me, when I see this, I say these two together, especially both the Magician and the Empress, there's some major manifesting going on, some really beautiful things being brought full circle and being made real in your life. I also would say that you have super, super strong powers of creativity and bringing things into fullness, bringing things into actuality and realizing them into your world. Very, very nice. On the bottom, love to see this card for you. It reminds me a little bit of the Justice, a little bit of the Star. We have the Temperance energy with the Manta Ray Spirit. So this is all about that divine energy, perfect harmony, and miracles coming through. This is also a card of resilience. You are starting to see how tough, how strong you truly are, Libra, how you have gone through the storms and the difficult cycles of life and have come out even stronger at the end of it. This is also Sagittarius energy. Some of the strongest signs on this week are going to be Gemini, Virgo, Pisces, Libra, and Taurus, and of course Sagittarius. You got some strong signs on this reading, but this is all about bringing things into perfect harmony. You're just feeling a lot better. This next 2 weeks, I feel like, a lot of the challenges are finally kind of coming off of your shoulders, and you're like, yeah, finally I'm starting to feel a little bit more on an even keel. And that's something that Libras are very sensitive to always. You know, you're always very super sensitive to your personal balance and harmony. Whatever's throwing that off, or if you feel like it's off, you always are very, very aware of it. Let's get an affirmation, please, for Libra. And there's our orca. I like, you've got a lot of ocean energy. It might be time to plan a beach vacation or go to the beach here. I'm just saying, we got a lot under the sea going on. So we got the orca whale adventure. Yeah, you might definitely, with the Sagittarius of the Temperance, the Knight of Cups, this could be romantic adventures, trips, vacations that you're either going to be taking or planning. Dare to do things differently, sing your wild song, manifest your travel dreams. There it is, Libra. Attempt the great journey with confidence. Be loyal. Friends and family are your treasures. Be brave. You are more powerful than you know. Just like I said, you know, you're more strong than you know, with that Temperance card coming up. Great reading. Really good stuff, Libra. Like this one. All right. We're just charging right ahead. Just gonna clear the cards real quick. We're getting ready for Scorpio next. All right. Scorpio, how are you guys tonight? I hope you are doing well. Scorpio, this is going to be your spirit animal messages and tarot for the next 2 weeks, approximately March 13th through the 27th of 2022. This is going to embody our spring equinox. That's going to happen on March 20th. So we're making that big shift from Pisces into Aries on that date. Scorpio, if you happen to be watching these readings at another time than these 2 weeks, you are simply meant to be here if you felt guided to click on this video. So let's see what we've got. Dear spirit animals, guardians, guides, and friends, let's see what we have for our fabulous Scorpios. Anything that they need to see for their highest and best for this next couple weeks, the second half of March. And let's start out with one main spirit animal that will be helping them out and guarding them the most. Now, Scorpio, I know this might go against your grain, but you're being encouraged to let it shine with the peacock spirit. So don't be afraid to step it out a little bit more, to be a little more bold, to put yourself into more of the spotlight. I know Scorpio usually likes to stay back in the shadows or behind the scenes, but this next 2 weeks, it may be important for you to step up, to speak out, and to let your personality shine brightly. Just letting you know that. Full peacock spirit. Now, the peacock is also very protective, you know. There is that energy from those feathers, you know, the evil eye symbology, right? That's a symbol of protection. And so you might be, you know, stepping it up as well just to protect yourself or the people that you love, because the peacock spirit is also very protective. That's why they fan those big feathers out, you know, to ward off predators or anything that they see as threatening to their nest or to their family. So that could be part of that too. Let's get into your animal tarot here. Let's see what your messages are like. Get a little deeper into this second half of March, please, for Scorpio. Let's see what we have for them. Yeah, ooh. Nice cards for you. Very nice cards for you. I feel like you're very much in your element, Scorpio. There's definitely something being rebirthed into your life. This is one of your power cards of the major arcana, the Judgment card, the Whale Spirit. This to me is the higher vibration of the Death card. You know, this is very much about the phoenix from the ashes rising up, second chances, new life being granted. So there's something this next couple weeks where, you know, you've gone through the transitions, you've gone through some kind of real specific death cycle, and now things are being reborn. Now things are being regenerated. Very, very nice energy. Always like to see it. You're looking at the past with a lot of forgiveness and compassion and letting it go, you know, with that card. And you're stepping into something fresh and new. Look at that, the Puffin Spirit, the Fool card, the Dreamer, you know, taking the leap of faith, going towards something fresh and new, having a sense of childlike wonder being restored. I really feel like that's what's being reborn for you very beautifully. And the King of Cups, our octopus spirit, is coming in as well. So we're definitely got some water energy here for you. We've got our whale, we've got our puffin that hangs out by the water, and we've got our octopus. So King of Cups is Cancerian energy here. And I feel like, you know, what really emerges out of all of this is that you truly know who is loyal to you, who you can trust, who has your back. The strongest signs on this reading are going to be your own sign, Scorpio, Aquarius, Aries, and Cancer this week. But I do feel that something old is being released or already has been released. You're stepping into some new stage of life, some new beautiful phase that gives you a second chance or something very powerful that you've been wanting for a while. and you jump into it without hesitation. It's like, yes, I'm going to trust in spirit. I'm going to trust in the divine. I'm going to take that leap and go for it. And the King of Cups is very positive. I feel like not only do you know who the people are that you can trust, but I feel like you're also potentially coming into connection with some new people that make you very happy as well. Look what's on the bottom here, Scorpio. The Seal Spirit, the Ten of Cups, ultimate bliss, ultimate happiness, things really working in your favor. This is a happy home, emotional contentment, and peace. So I can't say a whole lot better about this. Very, very blessed second half of March for my Scorpions. Let's get into an affirmation for you guys. Let's see a Scorpio affirmation, please, Spirit. Yes, it is. Oh my goodness. So the Swan Spirit here, the keyword of grace, you who glides across the waters of my soul, bring me your wisdom and light. Help me transform into elegance and grace. Inspire me with dignity and the spirit of beauty. So the Whale Spirit is very much about that big transformation. It's a Pluto ruled card. There's a real connection between the swan and the seal, guys. These are both very powerful animal figures in Celtic and Druidic mythology and lore. Both of them are connected to music, the songs of the soul. So music could be a powerful force for good in your life this next 2 weeks. Of course, I think music's always a powerful force for good, but especially this next couple of weeks, Scorpio, these to me are both like, they're very Pisces energy. They really are, but there's a lot of connection between music, the soul, the spirit, aesthetics. Go to a concert, listen to some music, do something creative. That's what I would say. If you're a musician yourself, Scorpio, this could be a powerful couple weeks where you might be writing something or creating something. What a great read. All right, guys. Next up is Sagittarius. I hope you guys are doing great. Sagittarius, this is going to be your spirit animal messages, oracle and tarot for the next 2 weeks, approximately March 13th through the 27th of 2022. If you are watching these readings at a time other than those dates, you were probably meant to be here. You're meant to click on this video. Spirit was guiding you in some way. So Sagittarius, let's see what we've got. Dear spirit animals, guardians, guides, and friends. Let's see, please, what we have for our beautiful Sagittarians. Anything that they need to see for their highest and best good, please, for the second half of March. And let's start out with one main spirit animal guardian that will be helping them out the most. And we have our Hawk Spirit. That's a perfect energy, in my opinion, for Sagittarius, because the hawk is all about that far-ranging vision. And Sagittarius, you are a sign of that, of truth, of seeing far into the future, seeing the bigger picture. So that's very much what this is about. Let Spirit be your guide. Let Spirit guide you to the next steps that you're going to take in life. But see the bigger picture. Don't get hemmed in to small thinking or small vision this next couple of weeks. Let's get into your spirit animal tarot here, Sagittarius. Let's please see what we have for them, guys. Sagittarius for the second half of March 2022. Ooh, yeah. Okay, guys. Yeah, this is why that far-reaching vision is coming up, because there's been some stuff. There's been some stuff. You're starting out with the Bluebird Spirit, the Three of Swords. This is a difficult card. It is heartbreak. It's disappointment. It's loss of some kind many times, going through some kind of cycle of grief or mourning, but it is also a card of recovery and healing from those wounds. So I do feel like you've got to be patient with this. We've got our Rabbit Spirit coming up second. So the Seven of Pentacles says take it one day at a time, weed the garden, get counseling, talk to friends, do the things that you need to help heal up this old heartbreak or this old disappointment or wound, because it's important that you do it. If you do those steps, if you take those steps that you need to take to work on this, to heal yourself, it's going to turn out very well, because the Seven of Pentacles is a card of patience. It's reaping what you sow. So it's like whatever you do to improve yourself or to heal yourself, it's going to turn out very nicely. But you do have a lot to do here. I feel like somebody hurt you, somebody put you down, or somebody just did something that really injured your heart, injured, you know, your feeling. Like, the feeling I'm getting is that you don't know if you can trust people, you don't know if you can trust yourself, you're second guessing your own judgment kind of thing, because with the Eight of Swords, that can honestly say that you feel stuck, you feel trapped in your own thoughts, trapped in your own mind, going round and round and round. And it's time to free yourself from it. Now, if this is an old wound, that would be especially true. Like if somebody did something a long time ago and it still eats at you sometimes, you'll really notice that. It's like, you know, why do I tell myself these negative things about my own judgment or my own personality, etc., my own character? You know, and it's like they might be long gone, but the wound has still been working, you know, on you. So it's really time to say, you know what, I'm done. I'm going to get myself out of this mental trap, this wheel that I've been on for so long. It's time to get out of this. It's time to start, you know, a new, better, positive way of thinking about myself. Being a lot kinder to yourself here, Sagittarius, not putting yourself down, not falling prey to your own negative self-affirmations. I think we all do that to a degree. We really do. And so it's really about retraining the mind. On the bottom, we do have the beaver spirit, the Seven of Cups. So, you know, the beaver is, to me, is an energy of architecture, of rebuilding, right? You might be rebuilding a foundation from the inside out. Also, our Seven of Cups brings a lot of options. You're going to have to make some decisions. If you've still got that negative person in your life that keeps hurting you over and over again, it may be the decision to leave it behind. However, if they're already out of your life, it's really a decision to truly let them be out of your life, right? This is definitely a very strong couple weeks of far-reaching vision, far-reaching futures, not letting the past hold you back, and doing the work that it takes to heal and completely restore yourself. Let's get into an affirmation for Sagittarius, please, Spirit. Yeah, there we go. We got a couple of very strong, powerful birds of clear direction and vision here. The hawk for your main spirit guide, and the goose for your affirmation is inner knowing. I always connect the goose with Capricorn energy too. It's a very strong, resilient spirit. You are a brave traveler. Very, very true, Sagittarius. Your soul knows the way. I love it. Be confident you will achieve your destination. Loyal friends are always with you. Don't worry, you are blessed. Let yourself fly. So Sagittarius, just remember that if you've had somebody be really harsh or really cruel or unjust to you, you've got way more good people in your life than those kind, right? And you know, that's your true north. That's your true north. They're not going to let you down. Wow. Whew, that was a lot. That was a lot, Saggy. That was a big energy. Yeah. Gotta just clear the cards out a little bit. We're gonna go into Capricorn next. So Capricorn, let's see what we've got for the goats. Dear Capricorns, this is going to be your spirit animal messages. Let me get your card up. There we go. Now we're ready to start. Okay, Capricorn. So these are going to be your spirit animal messages, guidance tarot for the next 2 weeks, the second half of March, approximately the 13th through the 27th. But if you are seeing these readings at another time, then you were probably guided and meant to be here to receive them. So let's see what we've got for you, Capricorn. Dear spirit animals, guardians, guides, and friends. Let's see what we've got going on with our Capricorns for this next 2 weeks, the second half of March 2022. Anything that they need to see, hear, or be aware of for their highest and best good. And let's start out with one main spirit animal guide that will be helping Capricorn out the most for this next couple weeks. You know, Capricorn, I think a couple weeks ago, you had this card as your main spirit guardian. So the cat spirit is coming up again. Claim your independence. Wow. Don't be codependent on others, even if you are interdependent on others, right? That's the key. Lean on your own understanding. Don't worry about what other people say about you or if they try to insult you or tear you down. Stand up strong for yourself. Take care of things. Do things that you want to do. Live your real life. Yeah, this is an independent energy. I just have to point out as well, just because it's a bunny, that on the bottom of the deck was the rabbit spirit. So we have the cat and we have the rabbit. And the rabbit is an energy of luck and abundance. And I just feel like if you're really listening to your own independent voice, your own authentic self, and acting on that, yeah, you've got to do what's best for you, Capricorn. With that cat spirit, a lot, you know, other people might be pulling at you or tugging at you, say, Capricorn, I want you to do this. Capricorn, I want you to do that. But you got to do what's right for you with that energy coming through. Nobody can tell a cat what to do. And nobody can tell a goat what to do either. All right, let's get into your tarot messages, Capricorn. Let's see what we have, please. Capricorn, second half of March. Oh my goodness. Yeah. The cat spirit is big time for you, Capricorn. The first card out, Page of Swords. You know, I would say, again, this just encourages even more of that independence, listening to your own instincts. Get all the information before signing contracts. You're going to be looking over a lot of information. Don't react immediately. Again, this is Gemini energy. This can be immature young people who kind of pick at you, poke at you. They might put you down. They might try to get you into fights. This can also be a little bit of a spy card. There could be people kind of watching you, whether it's on social media, whether it's just, you know, they're trying to figure you out, trying to figure out what's going on with Capricorn. They might be a little jealous. You know, there can be that. So to me, this is a card of, you know, stand again in your independence and your authenticity. Do not believe all the gossip. Do not be provoked by people that might needle you. And if you have, you know, something to sign or contracts or paperwork coming up, look at it thoroughly. Don't just automatically sign on the dotted line, right? You've got a lot of things going on this next couple weeks, Capricorn. The beaver spirit is here, Seven of Cups. You're going to have to make some decisions about a few things, which is not a bad thing. If you've been in any sort of procrastination or confusion about it, I think you will come out of that, but it's definitely time to look some things over and make your choices here. You know, I always, as well, you know, just because it is the beaver, I do think about building. I do think about architecture. I do think you're going to be dealing with some argumentative people because of this Tasmanian devil, the Five of Wands. This can be conflicts, arguments, usually with people that have a different opinion than yours, right? This is also reminding you, Capricorn, that if you don't feel like the drama is worth your time, walk away from it, because Page of Swords and Five of Wands can definitely be dramatic individuals who just want to have an argument, who just want to start shit with you. And it's like, don't go there. If you don't feel like doing it, just turn the phone off. You know, that to me, this can be people as well in your life who, for whatever reason, feel like they're in competition with you, even if they really shouldn't be. This can definitely be a thing that comes up, like they want to one-up you or something. And it's ridiculous, number one, because nobody can one-up a goat. Like, you just can't, so don't try it. Number two, it's not going to get them anywhere, and you're not their competition. You're not their competition. We're all our own competition. You know, nobody's, you know, bigger or better than anyone else. So it's like, that's the thing. Yeah, the X. Yeah, oh God, Neytiri, you're dealing with it. So, you know, on the bottom, look at what we've got. We've got the snake spirit on the bottom, the tower, Mars energy. So, you know, Aries season is right around the corner, y'all. And this is one of our most challenging signs. That is absolutely, you know, it's one of the signs that squares Capricorn. And so I absolutely feel that's when it comes up with these immature kind of people that really challenge us a lot. And, you know, that has a lot to do, again, with the level of engagement that you're willing to put into it. That's why I feel like we're getting double kitty cat here. Very independent energy. It's like, no, 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 no. But the tower is definitely about having to rework some foundations. You know, you might be really rethinking your associations with certain people or situations. Because if they are, you know, causing you trouble, it's time to transform it. And, you know, with the snake spirit, there is a shedding of the skin. You know, a leaving behind of something, a regeneration that's going on here. I do feel like there's luck on your side, though. Underneath it all, there is a lot of luck. So let's get an affirmation, please, for Capricorn. This is a lot of fiery energy. My biggest advice is make yourself happy, okay, Capricorn? Do what is right for you. It doesn't matter if it makes somebody else happy or gives them what they want. If you don't get what you want too, it's no good, right? It's not going to work. You have got to do what makes you feel right. And you've got to listen to your independent, authentic spirit. Don't listen to gossip. Don't engage in drama. Don't engage in arguments unless it's really worth it to you, right? If it's something that you really feel strongly about or you need to stand up for yourself, go ahead. But pick your battles wisely, because that darn Five of Wands. Five of Wands, you know, is not like big knockdown, drag out battle royales. It's really like little, it's little slap fights, little, you know, it's just friction. It's not anything really heavy and awful. But depending on the drama of the person, they could make it seem more awful than it really is. Avoid immature people that are just not coming at you from a place of wanting the best for you. Avoid that. So let's let's get into it. Let's get into Capricorn. What's a good affirmation for our goats? Very nice. Very nice. Me being a Capricorn dragon, I'm just smiling big on this one. We got one of our magicals for our affirmation. Supernatural. You may feel a bit of a supernatural being. You are the ancient wise sage. Well, that is a Capricorn energy. You can shapeshift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. Yeah. Rise with dignity, Capricorn. Nobody tells cats or dragons what to do. They just don't. You don't. Nope. Nope. Don't let anyone pull you into their drama. It's their drama, not yours. You didn't create it. You don't have to keep it. You don't have to receive it. Good read. Good heads up. I'll tell you, I needed that. All right, so we've got Aquarius rounding us out. We started with Pisces, so Aquarius, you are the last sign we're reading for the night. So I hope you guys are doing great. This is going to be your spirit animal messages and guidance for the next 2 weeks, approximately March 13th through the 27th, 2022. So Aquarius, if you're watching these readings another time than those dates, you are most likely meant to be here. You have been guided to hear these messages. So dear spirit animals, guardians, guides, and friends, let's see what we have for our fabulous Aquarius folks. anything that they need to see or hear for their highest and best, please. And let's start with one main spirit guardian that will be helping them out the most for this second half of March, please. And my stomach just growled. Oh my goodness. Dragons are almost always hungry. That's true. Very nice. So Aquarius, we have got the Koi Fish Spirit. Love to see that. That is a beautiful card to me of abundance, longevity, and prosperity. As you probably well know, many, like, you know, you'll see at Asian restaurants or, you know, in Feng Shui, the koi is used quite a lot in the environment. And the reason for that is the koi fish is a spirit of longevity, right? They're very long-lived, and water is seen as an element of abundance and prosperity. So when you put the koi, the longevity, into the symbol of prosperity, it's a longevity to your prosperous nature and abundance. And the key word, the key message is there is always enough. So Aquarius, if you have been feeling like you're worried about something, if you feel like, you know, you might be worried about resources or worried about getting enough love or getting enough care, getting enough support, whatever it is that you feel like you need, this is a big reminder that everything that you have is within and that spirit has got your back. There is no need to worry. So let's get into your tarot, your animal tarot. Dear Spirit, let's see what we have for Aquarius, second half of March 2022. Let's see what we've got for them, please. Yeah, I like, oh, these are good. These are really good. A lot of change, a lot of transformation, a lot of healing, a lot of clarity coming through. So the Hawk Spirit is coming out first with the Ace of Swords. This is your own energy, the air energy. And I feel like when this comes in, anytime an ace comes in, it is spirit granting you some kind of a gift. So I feel like you're going to have clear vision, clear seeing. This is going to help you in planning for the future. This is also, to me, a card of victory and success, something working out in your favor. I love that the fact that we've got both of these back to back, because to me, the Ace of Swords and the Six of Wands, our Firefly Spirit, are both cards of victory, success, or recognized achievement. I feel like this is really a beautiful message that you're going to the next level. Maybe for some of you, you're going to have a raise, you know, or a job promotion, or go somewhere new that's actually going to turn out quite well for you. I really like to see it. I do feel like there's a lot that you've got to do within, though. We have the Snow Leopard, the Hermit Spirit. I do feel like this is really all about you healing yourself from within and without. You know, Virgo is really attending to your routines. It's really about taking time for yourself. So this may be a couple of weeks, especially where you're really just, you know, just tuning in. You're not really talking a whole lot to others or socializing a whole lot. This is something where you're really taking your time, working things out for yourself, what works for you, what feels most true for you. There could be a lot of release, you know, a lot of release of old wounds and old sadness. On the bottom, we do have the Scorpio moth. We have the death card, Scorpio energy. So we got Scorpio and we've got Virgo. To me, Aquarius, this is some deep healing going on. When I look at both of these cards together, because I always say Virgo is very much about healing the physical body and, you know, and your habits, your routines, and your cycles. And Scorpio energy is so much about healing your psyche and your heart. And so to me, when you get those two together, there's some major healing and huge transformative work. There could be in this next 2 weeks a very specific destruction and renewal cycle where some things are broken down and other things are rebuilt. I feel like real truth will emerge, real clarity can emerge. It's a very powerful time, but I do feel like it's very successful as well. Like things work out in your favor. With these cards. It's very nice. Let's get an affirmation, please, Spirit, for Aquarius. Yes, and a lot of it does have to deal with love, the deer spirit, and I feel like, part of what's going to be successful too is, I feel like there may be some, a lot of old ideas or preconceived notions or opinions or judgments, either that you've had around other people or they've had around you. It's got to be broken down, right? There could be some big, big cycles of healing that are necessary in your love life. I'd also say with the deer, it's to bring a gentle approach. It's that feminine divine. So it's like everything that you work with, if you're working with something that has to do with love or partnership, you have to use a gentle touch on it. It even says, be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with yourself and with others. You heal with the power of love. See the light in all things. Acknowledge your self-worth and grace. So, there's a great potential for success here, but you definitely have to be gentle with yourself and with others. Anything that's harsh, anything that's argumentative, I think will send you or them running the other way. So, very good reading tonight, Aquarius. We are all done, guys. So I am going to take off pretty soon. If anybody is interested in a personal reading, let me know. I do have time for, one or two. If anybody wants one, I'm going to run to the restroom because I've been drinking this water all night. And I will be right back, guys. All right, guys. I think it's a slow night because we had the time change and everybody's sleepy. Yeah. We had a ton of personal reads the other night, so I think everybody's probably just fine this evening. But I do, because we lost an hour, so I think people are gonna, I was, I got really pretty great sleep last night, so I was actually up earlier than I expected to be, even though we lost the hour, so it was pretty nice. All right, guys, well, I am gonna run. I'm gonna go take care of things, and I will see you all soon. Our big full moon is coming up on the 18th, so 5 more days. That will be our full moon in Virgo, and then on the 20th, we have next week. A week from tonight is going to be the spring. So actually, we'll be live streaming for the spring equinox. I will be doing that, planning to. And I'll see you all again very soon. Take care, everyone. No problem, guys. Have a good evening, and I'll be seeing you again very soon. I'll be getting timestamps up as well for these. So see y'all. Take care.